G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Digital Arts channel. Project Vidicon Mark II is now almost complete. I'd say about 95% complete, minus the mount underneath to mount this on a tripod and fixing up some bugs in the picture. It's pretty much making a very nice picture, it's just a little bit unstable, like it's kind of tearing at the top a bit. And I can see the odd what looks like black flyback lines, which is probably hum, I guess. And you got a bit of picture bouncing. The picture's kind of bouncing a little bit. Don't know if adjusting the vertical hold will fix that problem a bit. Well, not really, but nonetheless, it's making a very nice picture, and yeah, it's about 95% complete, minus the fixing up the bugs and the mount needed to mount this camera onto a tripod. Well, anyway, the general final touches I've done on this camera was yeah, put the covers on, so it's got that nice 70s era wood grain look. These are old enclosures from probably around the 1970s, early 80s perhaps, and yeah, they give this camera that nice retro 70s touch. So yeah, looks quite nice and neat, much better looking than Project Vidicon Mark I, which was mounted on a plank of wood, and the circuitry is pretty much exposed for all to see, and it was quite dangerous too, having the high voltages there. I mean, I could just put my hand in the wrong spot and zap, you know. But anyway, this is a much nicer, neater unit. Oh yeah, since the last video, I've also replaced the RCA socket. I've instead of using this, going for a grommet, which was sort of like hanging down and pulling and all that, I've put a RCA socket on there, and so yeah, it's looking much neater, and you won't have any such problems of the lead just hanging down and all that. Anyway, let's yeah, film a bit of stuff on this camera. So I'm just currently pointing it outside of the garage, driveway, houses across the road, moving it about. Yeah, car driving past. Gonna adjust the aperture and the focus and film some stuff in the garage. So we'll open the aperture a few stops, adjust the focus, and now yeah, we'll film a bit of stuff inside the garage. So yeah, point the camera to the TV, get a bit of visual feedback. Up there is my radios for ham radio and my call sign VK2FHTW. Might adjust the focus to get them into better focus. Anyway, around the garage, I think I better open the aperture a bit more. Open it all the way pretty much. Yeah, you can just make out my mum's painting. Some other equipment up on my workbench. Soldering iron. Some other junk, junk, and all that sort of stuff. This garage is pretty much a pigsty. It's just everything everywhere. Reel-to-reel audio tape deck, TIAC XR X1000R, I think it is. Some glass bottles, jars. My mobile phone. So yeah, this camera is working quite well, and yeah, I'm very pleased with how this project has come to fruition. Yeah, I've also also neatly packaged the two capacitors inside this plastic enclosure here, just so they're out of the way, so to speak. Anyway, this camera is all running off an AC power supply here. This is my multifaceted AC power supply I made to run multiple projects off it. I run my cafe ray tube TVs off using the ones with the green screen cafe ray tubes. So yeah, it's running off the power output it's running 21 volts for the main circuit board, 6.3 volts for the Vidicon tubes heater. So it's a valve, and valves run off 6.3 volts generally, and yeah, 500 volts for the tube itself, for the high voltage section of the tube. Anyway, yeah, I'm really pleased with how Project Vidicon Mark II has yeah, come to, and yeah, I thank my mate Harry Moore for most of the construction of the circuitry. He pretty much built the circuits, and I pretty much just yeah, fixed up some mistakes here and there, and yeah, got the circuits to work. And yeah, so anyway, he built most of the circuits and I just did the rest, and we now have a nice working camera. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next video when I have the bugs in the picture fixed up. This is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.